done, Aroushi. What she's performed today is not a small feat, and you know that. I don't know where she gets the energy from. I need to ask her. She's probably on Red Bull or something. We now come to a very special moment for Aroushi. I'd like to invite her guru, Srimati Meenakshi Srinivas, to present a graduation ceremony, the certificate to Aroushi. I let Aroushi catch her breath first, but I wanted to share something which I was very touched upon hearing. Apart from being a very vibrant dancer, school leader, choreographer, and all of that, Aroushi is a very socially aware child. I was just having a chat with Ram and Asha, and they told me about how she's been working with ladies at labor camps to organize English lessons for them, things like financial management, just teaching them how to be self-sufficient. I think that's beautiful for a 17-year-old to take the initiative and do something like that. I think it's incredible. And when things get too serious, she teaches them dance as well. The other thing that I learned about is Aroushi has her hair is quite long, and last year she donated her hair to a foundation where they make wigs for cancer-stricken children. She will be doing that again this year, and the most touching part of that is that she's actually inspired her brother, Aryan, to donate his lovely locks as well. I'd like to invite Aroushi, Asha, Ram, and Aryan to come on stage.
Thanks. Wow, that certainly makes me a proud parent to stand here. And you know, an evening like this would not have been possible without family, friends. Sangeeta ji, of course, had to go because she had prior commitments. Pali ji, your words had grace. I mean, even when you speak, there's dance in there. That's fantastic. Poonam ji, I mean, I couldn't put any more. You've inspired me as a parent the way you spoke. Thank you ever so much. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I mean, behind every man is a successful woman. Is that right? Oh, it's the other way around? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to rewrite the lines because behind me is a very successful woman. And thank you very much, Asha, for pushing us to get all this thing done together. And probably, I know a lot of our stomachs must be churning away. There's food waiting for us. Behind every stage is a successful backstage. And this backstage could not have been possible without Mr. Prashant. Is he around here? You know, it's so strange. There are two people whom I did not meet till, okay, let me correct that. One I did not meet till yesterday, and one I met today. And both of them were extremely influential, and I think they are the real lovers of art. Mr. Sri Rama Srinivasan, thank you ever so much for helping get this hall. I mean, without this hall, without the ambience, without the sound and light, I don't think this show would have been possible. And of course, the other one is Prashant for this. I mean, Asha happened to see a stage somewhere in the city which she loved. So all she said is, who's the person behind this stage? And everyone said there's a gentleman who's by the name of Mr. Prashant, and whose business is something else. He's fabrication. So if I let you into how big he is in terms of his business, well, I mean, look around you the next time you're in Dubai Mall and look at the domes. that's Mr. Prashant. Or next time you put your letter into the PO box, that's also Prashant. He's fabricated all of those little things. So, but his passion is to help. And it required one telephone call from us, and he was there. And he said, don't worry, leave it up to me, it will be done. That's the true lover of art, really. So thank you ever so much. He's not here. I can see that he, his phone, his mobile is off as well. So I don't know, probably he was expecting to come here and say a few words, so he's shying away from that. But thank you. Plenty of other people to thank. Sanjay, thank you ever so much. Yeah, Sundar from the school, thank you. I will thank Marshall as well, personally, but thank you ever so much for making this a super evening. Thanks.
I'd like to thank all friends who've taken out their precious time on a day like this where you could have been in Alain or Fujairah having a good time with your friends and family, to spare some time for Aroushi, our child, and giving her all your blessings. I truly, truly appreciate this support, and God bless. I'd like to say a special thank you to 3 people who've been my mentors, my friends. I'd like to say Priya Tharoor, if you're here. Thank you. Pavitra? Balaji? Thank you very much. And Sapna, truly my Sapna. Without Sapna, I don't think this would have been possible. I think she's left. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful evening, and I think now I'll pass the mic to Aroushi. She has a few words to say.
Namaste. Dear family and friends, tonight goes down in my memory as a milestone in my life. With lots of encouragement and support, months of refinement through rigorous training, practice, and rehearsals brought me ahead of you today upon this prestigious platform to manifest the best part of my identity as a person, a danseuse. At this moment, I would like to thank my audience for sailing through the journey of a lifetime with me and for multiplying blessings around this room through your gentle applause. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my guru, Srimati Meenakshi Srinivas, who has been my teacher, my guiding light, my friend, and a mother figure. You have been supportive and encouraging all through, giving me the sharp insight and finesse to bring me as close as possible to perfection. Thank you for this godly gesture. Pranam to you. I'd also like to thank the members of the orchestra, whose melody and rhythm kept my feet beating in time, my expressions telling the story, and my spirits uplifted. Sangeeta ji, who isn't here, I thank you wholeheartedly for taking time out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion and blessing me. Pali ji, you are the epitome of a true guru. Thank you for motivating me and accepting me into your school. Your words of wisdom have instilled in me the importance of the art that is dance. Thank you. Mrs. Bhojani, for supporting me in everything, especially in this endeavor, and representing the unconditional support of my school. I take this opportunity to thank you for the enjoyable years I have spent growing up at Dubai International Academy. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank my extended family, my teachers, for being here outside the classroom to encourage me. Thank you. At this moment in time, I would also like to share a few words to express my gratitude to all those who have not only supported me through the journey in the build-up to today, but have also celebrated my childhood and my years growing up. Mrs. Mariam, who helped me overcome my reluctance to learn the alphabets and put me on her lap and taught me the letters A through G by placing my tiny fingers on the keys of a piano. Thank you for being an amazing friend, teacher, and guide. Teresa, when I first developed an awareness of the people around me, one of them was the special person who helped bring me up. Thank you for keeping up with my activities, my tantrums, my favorite food, for always knowing where my things are, knowing me better than myself, and being a mother figure in my years growing up. I'd like to thank my grandmother, Ba, who, despite being 90 years old, came down here from India to bless me and give me the confidence to give this my best. My grandparents, Tata Pati, also for constantly showering me with love and blessings and coming down to share this milestone with me. Thank you. A heartfelt thank you to all my friends, also to those who aren't here. You guys are the best part of me. Thank you for constantly reminding me that I can do this. I appreciate you taking time out to share this with me, even though we're really tight on deadlines. A special thanks to my team of ushers and welcome committee, Aman, Shashank, Scheherazad, Anushka, Aishwarya, Vijendra, Gaurav, and Sakina. A special thank you to my bundle of energy, Prabha Masi, for spreading her enthusiasm all around the house and for being here to make everything perfect. Also, happy birthday. Also to Madhumasi, who isn't here in person but has been with me in spirit all this while. None of this could have been possible without you, your undying encouragement and confidence in me. My brother, Aryan, for standing by me no matter what and for making me feel like the best. Last but not the least, to the two people who have been pillars in making me the person I am, my parents. Dad, you've been my pillar throughout life. You've celebrated me at my best and picked me up when I felt my worst. You always remind me to be humble and a grounded person and keep my head on my shoulder as I make progress. Thank you for being the father who has always accepted me for who I am and supported me through my dancing career. Love you, Dad. Finally, last but not the least, I'd like to dedicate this milestone in particular to that one person who's always guided me to love what I do and do what I love. To the person who has always found the best in me and motivated me to surpass my potential and strive for perfection. To that person who started me off on this journey forcefully and slowly helped me create my identity, that of a dancer. This day is for you, Ma, for all that you've done to make me me, for instilling strength, dedication, and perseverance in me, and for believing in me. Thank you, and good night. I also have to thank Shireen for taking my audience through this so beautifully. Thank you very much.
That was so well spoken. Thank you so much, Aroushi. It was very, very emotional as well. Thank you all for being such a fantastic audience. I wish you all a very good evening. And the next Natya Laya will be in Feb 2013. Another Arangetram awaits. In the meantime, Eid Mubarak. Have a very good evening and a fantastic break for those of you who have a few days off. Good night.